Unbreakable Machine Doll had a weak hook in the beginning, and that makes sense as it squandered all of its potential and I was bored to death by it. Between unfunny yandere doll misinterpreting everything the protagonist says, to uptight British lolly with a dragon, and a girl whose family includes an asshole brother, a fuck ton of dogs, half of what's talked about isn't even explained in any meaningful details, and the plot changes when it revolves around every few episodes, so the whole narrative feels hella disjointed. Episode 1 starts with an introduction to this world, with our protagonist on a train, Raishin and his doll, Yaya. After stopping a runway train and potentially killing almost everybody inside the train, we learn that Raishin is on a revenge quest. After barely passing the entrance exam, Raishin is given the nickname Second Last and he immediately tries to fight Charlotte, a girl whose partner is a dragon. Now in this magical world, puppeteers give magic to autonomous dolls that fight for them, so it's a more physical, magic-based JoJo series that you can mix with Pokemon, but the Pokemon rely on the trainers to get the magic power. However, it doesn't have any of the interesting fights, fun character dynamics, or intrigue as either of those series, as all the fights are Raishin shouting and none of those commands or powers are explained. We just see it happen and have to guess what the fuck any of them specifically do, besides send out magical energy. After befriending Char and catching a doll that's eating other magical doll hearts called Killer Candy, we piss away the rest of the season with a seemingly random bullshit. Raishin hates this one dude, but we see that maybe 3 times in this entire season. The same dude is his older brother who killed his whole family because science, bitch. Now, when the plot forgets about him, we see Yaya gaslight everyone into thinking horrible things about Raishin, mostly herself, but with her phrasing, it's a more boring version of Archer's running gag. After beating up a girl who has a dog, her brother who has an angel, and watching her adoptive mother die, Raishin then helps a shadowy organization from an English church beat up and arrest these dimwits' father, and then Shara gets blackmailed to assassinate the headmaster of the school via contrived means. On a story scale, I give this a 2 out of 10. There is a lot of potential with how this story could have been told, but this feels so disjointed and disinterested in explaining or setting up this fantasy world of England that you won't fully understand what's happening or why half of what's going on is important. Yaya is annoying as hell as the stereotypical anime gaslight girl that I would be happier if she was replaced with literally anyone else. Raishin, the idiot who supposedly works for Japanese military organization but can't seem to fight or kill, puts himself in more danger than his own fighting doll, who, you know, is built to fight. Imagine if Jotaro put his life in danger to save Star Platinum from taking a hit, because Raishin does that bullshit in a fight and it almost dies from a sword. For a degeneracy scale, this gets a gaslight out of 10, because aside from the occasional nip slip in the first season, the degeneracy and tit jokes are in the mini-series called Unbreakable Machine Doll Special. These are 6 5-minute episodes that exist outside the first season, probably afterwards, that has hella fan service and tries to explain the magical science in a dude's wet dream. Honestly, everyone besides Shoko was hellishly annoying in this show, and I can't even be bothered to see if the source material is any better, if it even has any. So if you hate yourself, you could watch this, but be warned that